over.
My name is Nugzar Ruhadze, and I'm a journalist in Georgia. Today I want to talk to you about Soviet dream versus American dream. Just anything that is happening today on the territory of the former Soviet Union may not be good and right. Only the evil may come out of the remaining bits and pieces of the demolished vicious empire. And the crisis-ridden world is reluctant to understand this. The world will always be threatened and crippled until the remnants of this sinister empire are still smoldering. The surgery was unsuccessful. The metastases have not been eradicated. The cancer is back and kicking, presented to the mankind in a new package, the modernized former Soviet republics, with the sick Russian Federation still ruling the roost. This desperate statement will be understood only by those who have lived the life of the builder of communism, bitterly embellished by the Soviet dream. Cushy government job, spacious, comfortable office, black chauffeured car, the enslaved driver, telephone used by the authorities only, country house paid by the state, free apartment received as a gift for kid, access to goods and food stuff with special prices, permanent seat at the stadium if you want, and impunity for wrongdoing while in favor with the regime. This was it. The claimants of the dream come true would strangle their own mothers to achieve the cherished goal. And people like this made several generations in the duration of almost a century. It is tragically funny that the dream of this category is still persistent in those who are the legal inheritors of the Soviet political and social culture, which has proved to be viable like cancer. People can simply get rid of the habits enrooted by propagators of the Soviet dream, getting us angry, irate, and irrational decision makers who would do anything to maintain their social status and economic security at the expense of the working folks, the taxpayers, as it might sound in case of the American dream. As I understand, and as it is defined in books, the American dream is the freedom that allows the people living in the United States to pursue their goals in life through hard work and free choice in an ever-expanding spectrum of possibilities, personal choices, and abilities. There is no way that the pursuants of those radically different dreams understand each other. They will always come to a dead end on their way to negotiated good and useful deals to their mutual benefit, unless they clear their cross-cultural differences. The world has to understand that Russia, as the main player on behalf of the former USSR, can never be a fair and reasonable negotiator. Russians are still preoccupied with that funny and miserable Soviet dream, now augmented by their sense of imperial magnificence, which never goes away. It is high time to finally realize that the remains of the Soviet Empire, with its pathological dreams, must be uprooted and incinerated forever, so that the ashes of the evil edifice never sparkle again into a new wickedness. If Russia stops functioning as a power in its current image and role, the utmost winner will be the wonderful Russian people, who has endured more than any other nation in the world. It has tolerated more pain and insult than any other people known to civilization. They continue taking those unfair pains traditionally inflicted on them by the governments of various times and forms. I just wonder if Russians have ever asked themselves why their dreams deserved to have been reduced to the Soviet model of a dream, whereas the mankind had and still has a radiant example of an American model of a dream. Why do the great Russian people want to tolerate all what is against the better ways of civilization? We can't walk, why can't we all ask them this question? Why can't we all of us, ask them this question? Oh, I know why. We will never get the answer. That's why.